Oscar De La Hoya asked the question, who's the biggest duck of the generation? It's got to be Canelo, right? And what are we talking about when we say generation? Are we talking every decade? If that's the case, the 2020s, you have to think it's been Canelo, 100%. This guy's been ducking David Benavidez. He never went back for the rematch with Bivol. You know what I mean? Once he went up and tested on, knocked on old Bivol's door, you know, he wasn't going back there again. He got the message. He understood, you know, you're not supposed to be here. And he has taken the advice. And he's not fighting others that people think he would lose to. He's not fighting others that would give him a competitive fight. Where's the Benavidez fight? Where is the Benavidez fight? That's my question. People want to talk about how David Benavidez hasn't earned it. How David Benavidez is, you know, who is David Benavidez? Guys, he doesn't get a chance to show you who he is if he's being blackballed by the guy. You know, if Canelo Alvarez won't give him the opportunity, how are you going to be mad at him? Canelo's given Charlo opportunities, Munguia an opportunity, and I like Munguia, but how has Munguia earned it? Like, if this is the logic we're going by, that David Benavidez hasn't earned it, how did Munguia earn it? Canelo Alvarez, to answer Oscar De La Hoya's question, is the biggest duck of the generation. It just is what it is. I want to see these fights get made. They're not. This is just typical boxing. If you want to go back a couple generations, you could argue with Floyd because he refused to fight Manny Pacquiao. And say what you want about Pacquiao may or may not being on performance enhancers. And, oh, that's why the fight never happened. Okay, fair enough. But guess what? Performance enhancing 2008. You know, maybe, allegedly, who knows? Performance enhancing 2008 Manny Pacquiao goes in there and smokes Floyd, bro. He very well could. We don't know. We wait. We will always be able to say that because the fight didn't take place at the time. When did the fight take place? It took place when they were old. Took place, you know what I'm saying? It took place way, way later. Once Pacquiao had been knocked out already. You know, all these things. So, yeah, you could go back then. And I only do that to make the Canelo fans feel a little bit better. You know, this is not a Canelo attack video. This is just answering the question. I'm not a Canelo hater. I like Canelo. I don't think he's the greatest of all time like they try to portray. And I wish he would give fans what they want and give people opportunities in the sport. When you're the top guy, you have a duty to the game to give opportunities to the sport. And Canelo doesn't do that. Canelo has his championship, and Canelo picks and chooses strategically who to fight. The very same thing that people complained about with Floyd Mayweather, those very same things that they were complaining about with Floyd, they're giving Canelo a pass just because they're Canelo people. You know, they're Canelo fans. It's just, I don't know. I like Canelo Alvarez and I like Floyd Mayweather, but for me, when talking about the greatest of all time, I think of people who don't shy away from challenges, regardless of the reason. You know, Muhammad Ali was never like, no, I can't go fight George Foreman. He might be using something. Or, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go fight this guy or that guy. No, bro, it's not. No. Fought everybody. You win some, you lose some. And that's the thing, you know. Look at Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Look at how respected he is by the Mexican fan base. And you'll see they didn't respect him because he picked and chose his fights and he, you know, has an undefeated clean record. No, they respected him because he fought with his heart and he went in there to fight. He didn't go in there to you know, make money. When I say make money, I mean, like, he didn't go in there with the idea of, like, he didn't sell out like Floyd and Canelo, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? If there was a guy out there that raised his hand to fight Julio Cesar Chavez, trust me, someone was getting fought, you know? And that's not the way it is today. David Benavidez has been raising his hand for years now for Canelo Alvarez, and he has not been picked yet. And you have to look at Canelo with a side eye and question, what's that about? You made it to the top. You cannot now blacklist fighters and say, no, I ain't gonna fight him and all this stuff. You can't do that. That's a shitty thing to do, because if it was done to you, you would have never had your opportunity. You get what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. So that's my take on this. I say Canelo Alvarez is the biggest duck of this generation, and probably the last one was Floyd, you could say. So that's my take on that one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree and disagree, it doesn't matter. Just join the discussion. Follow for more. Leave a like if you enjoy the time spent. Thank you. You are appreciated.